Good morning. It's Mrs. Hebert from the Syracuse Academy of Science and Citizenship. Um, we are in week 6, day 4 for 4th grade math. We are going to finish up our standard 4 MBT.5. So when we are done with this, our goal was that we should be able to multiply whole numbers of 4 digits by 1 digit and 2 digit by 2 digit using strategies based on place value and properties of operation. Some examples we've used were the area model, the distributed property, partial products. Okay. All right. So we today have a couple word problems in our exit ticket. You might have had one last night too. So let's read this one. But I know Mr. G has taught you to use the cubes method. So let's go ahead and write that on the side. Okay. Okay. We'll jot that down and then we'll read our word problem and we'll follow our cubes. Okay, there we go, I got it. All right. Okay, so it says Farmer Tom harvested 37 bushels of soybeans. Each bushel contained 61 pounds of soybeans. How many pounds of soybeans did Tom harvest? Okay, we're going to circle. Let's circle what we know for our numbers. Here we go. We have 37 bushels and 61 pounds. Okay. Awesome. So we know that he had these 37 bushels of soybeans, and then each bushel contains 61. So very important. Units. We have a couple units that we're using today. We have bushels and pounds. And also our keywords. We know that each bushel contains. That's very important because they want to know how many in all. So we're going to have to multiply today. Okay. Oops. So we know that we're going to be doing 37 times 61. Okay. Let's box that question. How many pounds of soybeans did Tom harvest? Okay, so that key thing, how many in all? How many pounds? Okay. Eliminate. We don't really have to eliminate. Everything's pretty important. We know. I mean, like Farmer Tom, we don't need his name, but that's okay. We'll leave it. Nothing's really right now needs to be eliminated. And finally, we're going to solve. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that box method from yesterday, and then we can add it up with our partial products. Okay, we got our box. I like to make it with this. It just makes it a little easier. All right, so if you have paper and pencil, you can do it along with me. All right, so let's break it apart. Here we go. 37. We know that's the same as 30 plus 7. Okay, 61 is the same as 60 plus 1. All right, here we go. Let's start. 60 times 30. So I know, you know what? Let's do this. We're going to talk it out. And we're going to just put the answers in this time. But you can write those equations too. 6 times 3 we know is 18. And remember, with the multiples of 10, we can add on those zeros. We have 1, 2 zeros. All right, put your comma. 1,800, or we can also say 1,800. All right. Now, 60 times 7. So we have 6 times 7 42, and tack on that 0. Easy peasy when we multiply by 1. 30 times 1, any number times 1 is itself. And 7 times 1, 7. Okay, we're not quite done because now we need to add up all the partial products, all right? So remember, we got to line them up. And I want to show you a little trick also that I do sometimes. So we have 1800. And if you need to, you can put like a checkbox just to prove that you have it. 420. Check. Now, in my head, I know 30 and 7 makes 37. So to save myself time, I'm just going to put 37 and add it. And we don't have to write it twice. A 30 and a 7. Okay, there we go. Here we go. 0 plus 0 plus 7. We got 7. 2 and 3 is 5. 8 and 4, I know, is 12. Got to carry that 1. 1 and 1 is 2. So there we go. We have our answer. 2,257. So they want to know how many pounds of soybeans did Tom harvest? He harvested 2,257 pounds. Okay? So you'll notice this is your freebie today. It's going to be on your exit ticket. Let's do one more just for practice on the next page. It is hard to write without marker. All right, we got it. Here we go. So remember, I have that anchor chart up for you, okay, to help you out. It gives you the box method, the steps, and your partial products, okay? All right, let's just pick one. Let's see, we're getting good at this. So 32, how about times, we can do really anything, 24, okay? So let's read through those steps and see how this way it's horizontal. Still doesn't matter how they show you it. You can use that box method, okay? Step 1, expand each of the factors you are multiplying. So that means we're going to decompose them, break them apart. 32. I just said it. 30. Because there's 3 10s plus 2. There's 2 1s. And then let's decompose 24. We get 20 plus 4. Great. Okay, this time I'm going to show you with the equations. Okay, like I said yesterday, when you get really fast at it, you can just hop in those answers. But so you don't forget, it might be best for now to write those equations so you don't forget what you're looking for. Okay. All right, we got our multiples of 10. Who remembers that trick? Yep. We can do our 3 times 2. We know 3 times 2 is 6. Oops. And we have 2 zeros to tack on. I kind of went ahead of myself, but we're on step 2. It says set up the numbers. We did that. Multiply the numbers. That's what we're doing now. 20 times 2. We're on day 4 of the standard. Hopefully we're moving a little quicker, right? 2 times 2 is 4. And if there's still any questions on confusion on how to solve, feel free, message me. Let me know. We can help you out, okay? Or go back and watch the videos as many times as you need to. Okay, now I got 30 times 4. And somebody might say, could we put 4 times 30? Sure, it doesn't matter. 3 times 4, I know, equals 12. And we have 1, 0 to tack on. Great. And oops, sometimes, you know, let me fix that 0. And last one, 4 times 2. So just make sure that you've covered your bases and you got everything covered with your equations. You didn't miss anything. Okay, last step is very important. Sometimes I've seen kiddos just leave it like this and say, I'm done. Not quite. We got to add up those partial products. Okay, step 4, add the products found in each of the boxes to get the total. All right, here we go. 600. Check. 120. Check. 40, definitely make sure they're lined up. Check. And 8. It's like a staircase almost. All right, I'm gonna have to move me over a little bit so you can see. All right, so when we add it, sometimes kiddos like to do this too so you can see. This is something we learned a long time ago probably, just so that we make sure we're adding correctly. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 8, we get 8. 2 plus 4, 6. And 6 plus 1 is 7. So our final answer is 768. Okay, make sure you complete that exit ticket, and I'm excited to see your work, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.